Hey, what's up guys? It's Dan coming back with another Clash of Clans video. Today I'm starting my very first Let's Play Clash of Clans Season 1. Here I'm starting from Town Hall 1 all over again. Wanted to show all the new players coming to Clash of Clans as well as some of those experts. It's definitely fun having another base. So number one, here we go. You build your very first cannon, and instead of using those gems. You have 500 gems. Don't use them. Just let it takes about a minute for the first few buildings to build. Save those gems. They're very important because you can use them to get builder huts later on, which I'll explain. So for any building that I start creating, I'm just going to quickly fast forward just to kind of move through this episode.
Okay, cool. Our first cannon was built. So now we have this goblin saying he's going to attack our base. They come, our cannon saves the day, things are looking good. I'm excited to start wrecking some Town Hall 10s. No, but all jokes aside, the first cannon is built. So now this individual comes to show us how to attack. So here is the very first attack that they introduced to the game. They give you 5 wizards, which are actually higher level units. You don't start with these individuals. You have to build your barracks up. But you notice that I actually didn't drop all of my wizards. I only dropped 2. When I first started the game about a year ago, I actually dropped off 5 because I had no idea what I was doing. But actually, it's pretty fun to save a few. I'm gonna use those 3 other wizards in my very first real attack. So you see in my barracks right now, in my camp right now, I have 3 wizards. So I'm gonna use them later. So now I drop my second builder hut. When I mentioned in the beginning, builder huts are what helps you create new buildings. Every new building that you make takes time. So here I'm making a elixir pump. So as you can see, I'm speeding up through the episode, not saving my gems, not spending them, because you notice I already lost 250 gems building that very first builder hut. And each builder hut gets successively more expensive. So I just built a elixir storage that holds more elixir. I'm building my gold storage now, which holds gold. So these are the two important components in the beginning episodes and the beginning town halls. You'll need a lot of gold and a lot of elixir, and then there's a third resource called dark elixir, which we'll get to when we hit town hall 7. So now I built my very first barracks. The barracks, of course, as you may know, creates troops for yourself. So the very first troop you get are barbarians. So you'll notice that the wizard is the 7th troop. It's that little icon in the bottom left corner, second to the left corner. I actually saved 3. So here I'm speeding through the video a little bit just to show you that I'm creating 8 barbarians, not using my gems. And here comes the very first single player map attack. There's 1 archer tower, and that's pretty much it. So instead of using all my troops, I use only my 8 barbarians. You may ask, why do I only have 8 barbarians and 3 wizards? Don't you have the 20 army camp? Well, that's true, but wizards actually hold more than 1 army camp spot. Barbarians hold 1, so they're a tier 1 troop. I typically count wizards as tier 2. They have a lot more firepower. They're a little weaker in terms of hit points, but they do have a lot of firepower and are very good if they're standing behind barbarians or other tanking units like giants or golems. So here we go. I have pretty much all my barbarians left, but you don't need everything to destroy this base. So I was able again to save my wizards for my very first attack on a real opponent. So here I get a 3-star victory. Things are looking up. I have, my storages are both almost maxed. So I have. So here we go. I finally get to put in my name. So my first base, my name is my first name Dan, but here I wanted to use Rebo for my YouTube channel as well as for my Twitter account, just so individuals know I am real. Now that I finished Town Hall 1, I'm going to upgrade my Town Hall to 2, level 2. I'm just going to fast forward it. As you can see, they are trying to bait you with that arrow to use your gems. I repeat, do not use your gems in the beginning. They become very helpful. So now that I upgraded to Town Hall level 2, you get new buildings, new defenses, new storages. I just put down my elixir pump and my gold mine. I'm going to fill up my barbarian barracks so I can get more troops. Again, speeding through the episode a little bit just so to save time. So here we go. I have 2 elixir pumps, 2 gold mines. I'm building my second barracks, so that will cut the time down in half when I'm making an army. So I'm training barbarians in both. I'm putting my archer tower down and my cannon. So here we go to my very first attack. This is against real life bases. And wow, my very first attack, I come with a home run type of find. I get, I have potential loot for 3,000 gold and 27 elixir, which is quite a lot in the very first stage of the game. So there you go. You see, I drop my barbarians in the bottom left corner near that archer tower. It takes it out. And here, I'm kind of debating what to do. Do I want to use my wizards? I promised myself my very first attack I'm going to use my wizards. So I actually do. I drop 2 in the bottom corner near that cannon. So as you can see, I am specifically targeting certain defenses. Because once you take out the defenses, everything else is yours. I drop my third wizard in the very top just so he can have some fun, take some loot from the opponent. You'll notice that the loot in the top left is shrinking because as I hit and as I steal, that's going directly to me and he's losing it. So that's one of the funnest parts of the game. And then eventually, later on in higher levels, you get to take a lot more loot from people. You get to do revenge attacks that everyone saw from Liam Neeson's Super Bowl commercial. So the game becomes a lot more fun. And here we go. My wizard, as you can see, he's in the back. He's doing a lot more damage than those barbarians, but the barbarians are more like meat shields. They're just kind of hacking away at whatever's closest to them. And I don't think I get a 3-star here. I actually, funny enough, my very first attack, I don't get a 3-star. But I do get a lot of loot. As you can see, my gold storage and my elixir storage are both maxed out, 2,500. So I can't even make anything more here. So after my wizard dies, I do quit this attack, but it is a very successful first attack. 2,200 gold and 1,800 elixir. Okay, so now we're going back to base. You'll see that over the gold mines and the elixir pumps, it's red. That means that my storages are filled. So don't click them, otherwise you lose those resources. Okay, so in the bottom left corner, I have my archer tower building. It takes about 32 minutes. So again, you see that the builders are really important in the game. The max builders you can have are 5. I think I'm finished with Town Hall 2, except for the dreaded walls. So walls are awesome. They're really good for stopping strong attacks, but they're also a gold sink, especially in the beginning levels. So as you see, I only have 100 gold left just from building walls alone, and I have maxed still 2,500 elixir, which is a common problem in the beginning game. Town halls, 1 through 7 or 8 even. Eventually, you can upgrade your walls with elixir, but I think that starts coming at wall level 8. So after this, I'm going to do one more attack for you guys, and then we'll wrap this episode up. Okay, so here, as you see, I only have 78 gold left. I was really lucky. I got another good base to attack. Unfortunately, my elixir is full, but that didn't stop me. There's still 1,800 gold for me to take. So you'll see that I dropped my barbarians specifically on those 2 cannons. I only used 14 barbarians too. I could have used less, and then I just said, screw it. I'm just gonna send them all in. Let's demolish this whole base. Let's make this person feel like crap. So I sent in everything to wipe out this whole base as quickly as possible for a 3-star victory, and pretty much took all the loot as well. So I got another 1,800 gold from this attack. There are all the barbarians attacking. One last thing for the newer players. When you drop your troops, each troop has a specific target, I would say. So the barbarians, archers, and wizards, they actually just attack whatever is closest. When we start seeing the other troops like the giants will attack the closest defense. Wall breakers, as they're self-explanatory, blow up walls, etc. So we'll go through each one. The tier 1 troops will really only attack the closest structure, whether it's a defensive structure or if it's a storage. for example. And I always tend to keep my barracks, uh, you know, cooking, or actually not cooking dragons, but creating barbarians. So here we go. I'm going to try to make as many walls as I possibly can. I think it's another 9 walls. I don't think I have enough to, to max out, so I'll probably be doing this in between episodes. So as you can see, I pretty much am done level 2 Town Hall. So in the next episode, I'll be upgrading my Town Hall to level 3. I'll actually probably do this before and start at Town Hall 3 for the next episode. Alright guys, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Stay tuned for Town Hall 3. Thanks.